So the president is saying he's sick of the distraction, but my next guest thinks he's going to soon miss it because Hall of Fame quarterback Fran Tarkenton says the president doesn't have any answers to the troubles that are facing our economy. Fran, by the way, before we start, you look fantastic, like you can still get out there.
Thank you, Charles.
All right, the president. The birther thing is gone. Now he may have to face the real music.
I think he needs that distraction. If I were him, I'd lose my birth certificate again because now people are going to focus on things that he has no plan for. He has no plan for the economy. He has no plan for jobs. He has no plan for cutting the deficit. He has no plan for Libya. So they're going to focus on things that he is not addressing and has no plan and has no leadership with.
You know, during the initial election, he was able to say, this is change, I'm going to do... He made a lot of promises. You're a business owner. Even the notion of this over-promising and under-delivering, I mean, that was a tactical mistake in the first place.
I represent hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs. I am an entrepreneur. And the best business people in America are entrepreneurs. And here we have an administration that really has no understanding of the private sector, has no understanding of the entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurs providing the job growth in this country. They have no understanding of that because they've never done that. They're academics.
Right, and you know, you could see the cabinet appointments. It echoes what you're saying, but do you even get the idea that they want to understand?
No. I don't think that Republican or Democrat, put them both in the boat. I don't think they want to really go after the tough things. The entitlements, the Medicare, the Medicaid, the Social Security, the defense spending, the budget. We got a broken revenue system, 93-year-old IRS revenue system that's totally broken when General Electric pays no taxes. Fortune 500 companies average went 16 to 18% taxes. The small business guy and girl, we're paying the taxes. 50% of the households in America don't pay taxes. We got to start with our revenue system and fix that.
You think then an issue that's coming up here is the debt ceiling?
Yeah.
We were talking during the break how during this recession you became a better businessman.
Yes.
Because your back was against the wall. Yeah. Would it take something very drastic like us not being able to raise the debt ceiling? Would that be the ultimate wake-up call for Washington?
People don't change unless they create a sense of desperation. I wake up every morning with a little edge. As a player, I woke up with a little edge. And when we've gone through this, all entrepreneurs and all business people have a little edge. I think that the government needs a little edge. They need a little wake-up call. And that could be the wake-up call that they need to start dealing with our real problems in this country and solving them for us.
Do you have, you know, it seems like maybe the field is starting to materialize here a little bit. Is there anybody that you like that you think is going to run that seems like they're up in the polls that might be able to bring a certain experience to the job that's not there now?
I don't think any Republican that's running right now is going to make it. I think you're going to see a Chris Christie or a Mitch Daniels or Marco Rubio. And I think these are people that have a plan. The problem you've got with them, then you've got a lot of the Tea Partiers saying you've got to take a real hard core look at abortion and those type of social issues that are going to keep maybe a Mitch Daniels on the sideline, and we need a Mitch Daniels to run because he's got a track record he can run on.
Although things are so bad, gasoline prices through the roof, home prices just every month they're still down 3 or 4 years into this. You think maybe this could be that one election where people don't care so much about social issues? I mean, it's such a minute
I hope
that it's really all about the economy.
I hope that's right. And I like the idea of getting some fresh face that comes out of the governorships that are having to deal with tough issues in their states and are solving problems, economic problems in their states. And that's why I like the notion of a Mitch Daniels or a Chris Christie.
Before I let you go, a lot of people look up to you because of your success on and off the field. What kind of words of wisdom would you leave them with to make it through this period?
Well, I think we just got to work a little harder. We got to talk to each other. We got to find a way to solve our problems, and we got to wake up every morning with a little edge, so that we can see the opportunities and see the potholes and not fall into the potholes and go for the opportunities. This is a great country. We got to get it back to the fundamentals, and the fundamentals is based in the private sector. It's based in small business entrepreneurs, and if we put the focus there, we've got a chance.
Well, Fran, I remember watching you lose 30 yards in the middle of the play, but before it was over with, touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's what we're talking about.
Sometimes.
Thanks a lot, Fran Tarkenton. Really appreciate it.